Yo, Bling Nation, what is going on? It is your man, Big Daddy Bling, coming at you from the final day of the Major League Baseball regular season. And man, we straight up have a four-way street fight for two wild card berths with the Padres, the Nationals, and the Cubs all tied, and the Pirates just one game back. So, Bling Nation, I want to know, how will today play out? Rosario from Florida, you are on the mic with Big Daddy Bling.
Yo, Big Daddy, the Cubs, man, they is just hurting with injuries. Man, I just can't see them doing it today.
Yeah, man, yeah, straight up, those Cubs are missing some big pieces, no doubt. We have Dwayne now. Dwayne from Ohio, you are on the air with Big Daddy Bling.
I just want to say Bruce Crabbe's legacy is on the line today, and if he can't take this team to the playoffs, well, I got some garlic butter is all I'm saying.
Yeah, man, straight up. Krabby's Cubs could be crab cakes if today goes wrong, no doubt, no doubt. Next we have my man Mike from Boston.
Yeah, man, a big shout out to the Yankees for finishing bottom of the AL East.
Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to the Chicago Cubs for some final day drama. We are going to host the Cincinnati Reds, who are eliminated from the season, and we are going to do it in a four-way battle for the final two wildcard spots, and we have been in shocking form. Now, it hasn't been helped by injuries. We've lost Dansby Swanson for the season. We've also lost Kalanick for the season, and add to that Kevin Made as well, who was a big part, and Alien Do, who was supposed to come in and be our catcher, or backup catcher. He's picked up a bit of an injury as well, so he's gone back to AAA. So I'll catch you up on who has come in and whatnot momentarily. But if we go and have a look at exactly how we've been doing, and it is not good. So we left off with a solid win against the Mets, got to say, but then the extra inning curse continued. We lost 2 of 3 at home to the Phillies, 2 of those in extra innings. We then managed to win a game in extra inning. I fell off my chair, which was only the second one we've won all season. We won 2 of 4 against Milwaukee. We did lose another extra inning game. We went to New York. We only won 1 of 3 against them, and I was starting to get a little bit nervous. We hosted Milwaukee Brewers. Game 1 here was a very, very nice win for us. But if we flick over to October, we then lost 2, including an extra innings defeat. And in this extra innings defeat, it included a grand slam for one of the new call-ups, the man who came in to replace Dansby Swanson in Rafaela. So made a very instant impact, which is good to see. Wasn't enough to get us across the line here, though. But where is he here? Rafaela. Where did I have him in the lineup? I've gone blind. Oh, there he is there. I was hovering over him. So he went 1 for 3 in this one, but of course that one was the grand slam, so very, very nice indeed. And on the pitching side of things, pitching is just really struggling. San Martin had a bit of a dodgy start. Vargas, not the greatest effort in closing to get the loss. So, yeah, it wasn't a great day, but decent day for Rafaela at the plate, I suppose. And then we've split so far this series at home to Cincinnati. So it's, as I say, it's not particularly gone to plan. If we look at the standings, so in the end, the Cardinals have been the runaway winner of our division. And, well, if we look at the wild card, which is really where the interest is right now, Padres, ourselves, and the Nationals are all tied on 82 and 79, and 1 game back of that is the Pirates. So obviously, if we were to all lose, or 2 of the 3 of us were to lose, and the Pirates win, then they're still very much alive in this. And the way it's shaping up, it could well be a massive playoff series just to get to the playoffs, because I'm not sure how you split a 3. Imagine if we all lose, the Pirates won, and you've got a 4-way tie for 2 spots. I guess, is it just a 1-game playoff for each of them? I'm not even sure how that would work. But anyway, that's how it's shaping up. It is very, very nervy times indeed. Now, if we go and have a look at some of the league leaders, and we can see McQuaid, he's just fallen off the top of home runs. He's still right there, though. He's 1 run clear, or 1 RBI clear in that category there. So he could go and win that. Hit streaks, he's still got that standing up. Saves, Vargas is there. Now, he's actually, that 43 is 3rd all-time for the Cubs in a single season. So he's having a wonderful time of things as our closer, which is good to see. And if we go and have a quick look now at how everybody's doing individually, and here we go. Now, the one change we've had to make to the pitching, no, we haven't made to make any changes to the pitching, sorry. So, yeah, I mean, I think the issue that we've had, that's what I was going to say before, is that with both Made and Swanson injured, not playing for us, the whole point of our pitching rotations, or starting rotation, the way I set it up was to get guys with good movement, ground ball pitches, and having really good defensive, second baseman and shortstop. That is now gone, but we still have that sort of pitching set up. So, yeah, it's maybe not quite working as I would have hoped. There's some good guys in the bullpen. There's some guys not doing so well. Reese Olson, for once, has not. He's let us down. He's not had a good time of things, although he was injured for most of it. So I'm sort of willing to write this season off for him, but yeah, disappointing nonetheless. Like I say, Vargas has done a good job closing, and yeah, the pitching is, for the most part, the bullpen's been okay. It's just the starting pitching that's very, very hot and cold right now. And if we look at the hitters, and this is where changes have been made. Amaya had to come back in for Alien Do. We've had to bring Frankie 5 in to replace Kalanick. And then, as I said, Rafaela, who we'll have a look at in a minute, has come in to replace Swanson. You may remember we traded for him earlier this season. And so he is getting his opportunity now. I mean, it's not gone badly. Cabrera's having a decent season coming in to fill in for Made. Triantos has been brilliant. McQuaid has gone off the boil a little bit, but he's still having a wonderful season. Let's not pretend he's not. But maybe just when we really needed him, he's used up a lot of his best form. But anyway, it's all is what it is. Bellinger's been struggling a little bit, as has Mancini, and Kalanick was coming good for us, but with the injury is unavailable, of course. So yeah, that is where we stand. We will be voting on our MVP in the 7th inning stretch, so make sure you don't miss that. But let's go and see what we can do. Final day of the regular season. If we win, well, at least we know we've got a chance.
On your feet, Chicago, as your Cubs try to scrape into the playoffs. At first base, it's Vladimir Jr. At second base, it's Oswaldo Cabrera. At third base, it's Josh Rojas. At shortstop, it's Dani Rafaela. In left field, it's William McQuaid. In center field, it's Pete Crow Armstrong. In right field, it's a big welcome back to Joshua Mears. Designated hitter tonight is James Triantos. Behind the plate, it's Thomas Nido. And tonight's starting pitcher is Julio Urias.
All right, so here we go. The matchups look very, very even, don't they? So Triantos will lead us off at the DH. It is Rojas batting second at third. Vlad at first base will bat 3. McQuaid cleans up from left field. Rafaela, the shortstop, I forgot to show you him. I will do so before we start the game. He bats 5 at shortstop. It's Joshua Mears getting another chance at Major League Baseball, but in right field batting 6. Cabrera at second base bats 7. Pete Crow Armstrong in center field bats 8. Nido, the catcher, bats 9. Urias on the mound for us. He is probably one of the men we'd like, but this season an 0-2 record with an ERA of 7.53 versus the Reds is not great. We're up against Jordan Montgomery, though. Now, he has a 7-16 record, an ERA of 5.68, a whip of 160, and an 0-1 record against us with an ERA of 15.88. So, we can only hope, can't we? We've just got to go and win. Now, Rafaela, this is him here. You may remember, as I said, we traded for him earlier on in the season, and very, very solid, good utility defensive player as well. He's in at shortstop for this one, and let's hope that he can continue what has been a fairly promising start to his Cubs career. All right, welcome to Wrigley. Now, we have gone 6 of 16 since I saw you last. That is a win percentage of .375, if my calculator worked correctly. Yeah, so not good. Obviously, we are very much tripping over the line here. A 1-2 pitch, and we start with a strikeout for Urias, which is very, very nice indeed. In comes Marte for them, batting .280. A 1-1 pitch, and up the middle for a single, as Pete Crow Armstrong has it, and we'll keep it just to a single. So yeah, De La Cruz, now he's absolutely killed us in the past, and we walk him, perhaps unsurprisingly, but suddenly 2-on-1 out for Encarnacion. Oh, this is that guy I can't pronounce, isn't it? A 2-2 pitch. We'd love a strikeout. A double play be even better. We get a strikeout, 2 away. And in now will come Gonzalez, who is batting .310 this season. A 1-2 pitch, a ground ball. Vlad has it and will take the base himself and get us out of the first. So that is good. That is very good. Triantos will lead us off, batting .312 this season. He's got his 100th career RBI since we saw him last. It's a 2-0 pitch, and Triantos pops it up into right field, and that will be that. So yeah, I think all season we have won 2 extra inning games, which is just ridiculous considering how many we've lost. If we'd won, because I think it was probably William, because he's the man that explains everything to me. You expect to sort of win half basically of your extra inning games, and if we had done that, we would have been clear top, not top, but clear top of the wild card, I should say. I don't think we would have been good enough to get the Cardinals this year, as Guerrero, Vlad Jr. gets himself a single. So 2-on-1 out for McQuaid. Now we are up against a lefty, which is not the best for McQuaid. He's got a decent piece of that, but it'll be caught in centre field. Triantos will take himself over to third, though. So with 2 away, we have runners at the corners, and Rafaela with a chance to become an instant hero. Now he's batting .285 this season for us. It's a 1-0 pitch. Come on, Rafaela. He has got it into right field. It is not going to find grass out there, and that will end the first. Scoreless. Stevenson even will come in now, batting .280 this season, an 0-2 pitch. A ground ball, and that will be out at first as Cabrera takes care of business. In comes Wisdom now, with this season 1, of course. It's an 0-2 pitch. Can we sit him down? Yes, we can. And that is 2 away. In comes Stuart Fairchild, batting .223 in a slump, a 2-2 pitch. Can we have a nice 1-2-3 inning? It's into right field. It is Mears out there, I believe. He makes the catch. And that will be that. And he will now lead us off as well, batting .160. So you wouldn't expect too much from him here. The reason he's in the lineup is because we're facing a lefty, as he grounds a what's it called? 3-1 pitch to the shortstop, 1 away. Brings in Cabrera now, batting .315 this season. Not quite that good recently, and not that quite good versus lefties, as he pops it up into left field for 2 away. And it'll bring in Crow Armstrong, another one that is batting .290 over the course of a season, but has gone a little cold recently. A 1-0 pitch, and he grounds that to the third baseman, and that is an error. Well, we'll take it, but with 2 out and Nido to the plate, maybe not the best time to get it. Nido batting .215 this season, a 1-2 pitch, and Nido has flied that up into left field, for 2 away, to end the second. It's going well, this game, isn't it? As Alan Serda comes to the plate, batting .197 for them, a 1-2 pitch, and a strikeout for Julio. 1 away. Jay Allen the second to the plate, 0 for 1 today, a 3-1 pitch. And that is into left field, and it is a simple catch out there for McQuaid. That is 2 away. Marte will step in now. He's 1 for 1. First pitch swing, 2 out, no one on. Popped up into foul territory, and Nido makes the catch. That ends the third. All right, can we go and get some runs here? Triantos 0 for 1 today. A full count. Come on, Jimmy. He gets it up the middle, and he does have himself a leadoff single. Now he is in contention for the batting award, the best batting average. I've gone blank what it's called. 313 is his average now. Rojas will come in. Now he walked last time up. This time he gets it into centre field. That's going to drop in. Triantos will go for third. He will get to third. And with no one out, runners at the corners. Jay Allen the second is injured on the plate. And it's been a bit of a disaster, that one, for the Reds, and it is Vlad Jr., 1 for 1. Can he drive in the go-ahead run? He has popped it up. It should be deep enough to score Triantos, and a Vlad sacrifice gets us a lead that could be so important for our postseason hopes. It is McQuaid now who is 0 for 1. Runner at first, 1 away. McQuaid rips it down into right field corner, and that might even score Rojas from first. He is not stopping, and he is going to score an RBI double from William McQuaid. He needs those RBIs, of course, to stay top of the National League. 115th for him. 1 out runner at second for Rafaela. First pitch swing. Rafaela, is that going to be an infield hit? It looked a little awkward off the bat. It is. McQuaid with a bit of heads-up base running gets himself over to third. A 12-game hit streak for Rafaela. Not a bad way to introduce yourself to the fans, is it? And runners at the corners now for Mears, who's 0 for 1. A 1-0. Mears grounds it into a double play. Oh, Joshua, just strike out, man. And that ends the inning. De La Cruz to lead them off. We walked him last time around. An 0-2 and a strikeout. Go and take a seat. I really don't like him. He's so good, isn't he? It's really funny, isn't it, that games like this, I just don't like players, and I've never seen him play in real life. Couldn't pick him out of a lineup. Oh, and that's a home run. That didn't look like it was going until it went. So it's 2-1 all of a sudden. It just looked a pop-up, didn't it? Alright, well, that's not great. Gonzalez will come in now, a 3-1. And we've walked in. Is Julio rattled there. Stephenson to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. And that is into left field. McQuaid is there, makes a catch. 2 away, runner at first for Wisdom now, who is 0 for 1. A 1-2. Wisdom strikes out, ends the top of the 4th. But our lead has been cut in half by a ball that crapped over the ivy. Cabrera now, who is 0 for 1, will lead us off. It's a 1-1 pitch. Cabrera looks to lay down a bunt. Misses. And he will now face a 1-2 pitch. And he will strike out. I'm not sure a leadoff bunt is the best option for you, mate. But anyway, Pete Crow Armstrong 0 for 1. It's a 1-1 pitch. He grounds it to the shortstop. That will be 2 away. It'll bring Nido to the plate, who is 0 for 1. It is a 2-1 pitch. And Nido grounds it to the shortstop to end the inning. So we go to the 5th. We still hold a narrow 2-1 lead. Fairchild will lead them off. A 1-2 pitch on him, and he gets it into right field. Mears can do nothing about a catch, and it is a leadoff single. Serta comes up now, 0 for 1. And he strikes out on 3 pitches. His 7th strikeout for Julio. It is Friedel now coming in. Now he came in for the injured Allen the 2nd, and that could be a double play ball. 1-2. And the backup middle infield has got it done for us there. Very nicely done to end the top of the 5th. And Triantos will lead us off again. He is 1 for 2. It is a 2-1 pitch. Triantos into right field, and that is going to drop in. So he has another leadoff single. And Rojas now 1 for 1. A 3-1. Can we get another base runner here? We can. So 2 on, none out, with Vlad and McQuaid to come. Vlad 1 for 1. He got the sac fly, of course, to get the go-ahead run last time up. This time he gets it into right field. That's going to drop in. Is it going to be another RBI? Triantos is not stopping. And Triantos scores for the 2nd time this game. Vlad with his 85th RBI of the season. And McQuaid now 2 on, none out, with a chance to extend that lead. It's an 0-2 pitch. McQuaid gets a piece of the 0-2 pitch, pops it up into left field. And it'll be 1 away. Everybody will stay where they are. And it gives Rafaela a chance now, who is 1 for 2. A 2-2 pitch. Rafaela into right field. Is that going to be caught? It is. And runner will stay at 2nd. I thought maybe Rojas could have got himself over to 3rd there. But 2 on, 2 out for Mears. Come on, Josh. Mears into centre field. It is not going to go anywhere other than the centre fielder's glove. So we extend the lead back out to 2. As we go into the 6th. Urias to continue to Mate, who is 1 for 2. Now, of course, a win here doesn't guarantee us that we're into the postseason. We would need either the Nationals or the Padres to lose for that to be the case. Alright, it's a leadoff double, which is not ideal. Dela Cruz now to the plate, 0 for 1. It's a full count. Dela Cruz into right centre field. That is going to cut the lead back to 1. As Crow Armstrong keeps it to a double. But it is now 3-2, no one out, and that tying run is at 2nd base. Urias to continue to Encarnacion, whatever his name is. Hit a home run, of course, last time up. First pitch, ground ball. Runner will go to 3rd. He'll be out at 1st. And we need a sac fly. Oh, sorry, what we don't need is a sac fly, is what I was trying to say there. Gonzalez, 0 for 1. It's a first pitch swing. It's a ground ball. It is well fielded by Vlad. Oh, it's an error. Oh, Urias has committed the error, and that will do it for him. So he's left Montano a little bit of a pickle here. Now, Montano has been brilliant, ERA of 153. This is very, very high pressure, though, in his early career. Stephenson to the plate. It's a 1-2 pitch. A strikeout here would be monumentally huge. Oh, we've got it. Go on, Montano. Oh, a star could be born if he can get us out of this. Friley, who's pinch hitting, comes in, batting .223 this season. A full count. Oh, he's walked to load the bases. Well, this is the biggest at bat in any season, isn't it? The regular season, anyway. Fairchild, who is 1 for 2. Loaded bases, 2 out. We have a 1-run lead. It's a 2-2 pitch. Come on, Montano. Gets the strikeout, and Montano ends the inning. All right. Oh, everybody breathe. Cabrera now, who is 0 for 2 to lead us off. It's a 1-2 pitch. Cabrera strikes out. 1 away. And pitching change as Sheffrey comes onto the mound. Batting, ERA, sorry, I should say, of 3.30. Pete Crow Armstrong, 0 for 2 today, will come in. It's a full count. And he strikes out. That looked like ball 4 as well. So 2 away for Nido, who is 0 for 2. A 1-2 pitch. Nido strikes out. Alright, well that didn't go exactly to plan, did it? Top of the 7th. Montano will continue to Serda, who is 0 for 2. It's an 0-2 pitch. Montano knocks up another strikeout. His 3rd already. In comes Friedel, 0 for 1. Since he came into the game, a 1-0 pitch, and that is into left field. McQuaid can only field it on the hop, and that is a 1-out single. In comes Marte now, who is 2 for 3. A full count. Oh, and a walk. Well, we've got 2 on as De La Cruz comes to the plate. He's going to face Ethan Roberts. ERA of 3.58 this season for him. What can he do? It's a 2-2 pitch. Oh, that's a massive strikeout, isn't it? And one of their key men as well. So, Encarnacion Strand to the plate. He is 1 for 3. That one was a home run, though. It's a first pitch swing. It's into center field. Armstrong is there. Armstrong makes the catch. And we will stretch. I need to get my nerves back. We have a 1-run lead in a must-win game. Alright, well this is tense, isn't it? Alright, we have to vote on your MVP just in case our season does end at the end of this game. Thank you everybody who nominated. We had 3 players with multiple nominations, so those are the 3 being put forward as MVP candidates. So in alphabetical order, the first one is Pete Crow Armstrong, a batting average of 290 so far this, or at the start of today's game I should say. 12 home runs, 45 RBIs and a WAR of 4.5. Very good defensive player as well, of course. Second up is Vlad Jr. He has a batting average before today of 281, 23 home runs, 83 RBIs, which I think is up to 85 now, isn't it? He's got 2 today, and the WAR of 3.2. And the other man is, of course, William McQuaid. 292 batting average, 37 home runs, 114 RBIs. I think he's got 1 today as well, doesn't he? So that's 115 now. And a WAR for him of 4.4. So if you're not familiar, there's going to be a link at the top of the description down below. Click on that. It'll take you through to a straw poll. Vote on who you think has been our MVP this season. And we will announce the winner at our end of season awards, which hopefully will be a few episodes away yet. All right, let's go see if we can close this out. All right, Triantos to lead us off. Again, he is 2 for 3 today. He scored 2 runs. Could he do a 3rd for us? He grounds it to the second baseman, and that will be 1 away. It'll bring up Rios, who is 1 for 1 with a couple of walks thrown in there as well. A 1-0 pitch. Rios grounds it to the shortstop. That is 2 away. In comes Vlad Jr. 2 for 2. 2 RBIs. 2 out. No one on. 1-1 pitch. Vlad grounds it to the shortstop, and that will be that. We will go to the top of the 8th. Still a 1-run lead. Ethan Roberts to Gonzalez, who is 0 for 2. It is a full count. Oh, it's a late swing at the bat, and we get the strikeout, 1 away. Stevenson now, who is 0 for 3. It's a 2-0 pitch. Come on, Ethan. That's lined straight to Rafaela at shortstop, and that is 2 away. Dustin Harris now, who was coming to the game for somebody. It was a pinch hitter last time, wasn't there? Anyway, he is batting 278 this season. He does have an injury, it looks like, a little bit of a day-to-day up. And he strikes out, and that ends the top of the 8th. Excellent work there from Ethan Roberts. And Aaron Holiday will come on now. ERA of 2.44 for him this season to face McQuaid, who will lead us off 1 for 3 today. It's a full count. Come on, William. Oh, he swung in a bad one, I think, and that is 1 away. Rafaela, who's 1 for 3. A 1-2 pitch on him. Was that not outside, umpire? Anyway, that's another strikeout. Mears now, who is 0 for 3 and looked completely hopeless. It's a full count. 2 out, no one on. Mears draws the walk. There you go, mate. That's the secret to success. For you, just don't swing the bat. In comes Cabrera. He is 0 for 3. A 1-0 pitch. Cabrera into left field. It is caught. It ends the 8th. We go to the 9th with a 1-run lead. Will we need to bat again? Let's hope not. And it is Vargas. Up against Fairchild, then Serda, and then back to the top of the order. It couldn't be much better for us in terms of where we are in the lineup. Fairchild is 1 for 3 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. Oh, I can barely look. We have to win, of course, or else our season will, in all likelihood, be over, and we start with a strikeout, 1 away. Betancourt now will come in to pinch hit. He is batting 186 this season. It's a 2-0 pitch. Betancourt in to left field. McQuaid can only field it on the hop. The tying run is aboard. The go-ahead run is at the plate. It is TJ Friedel who is 1 for 3. It's a first pitch swing. It's a ball up the middle. Vargas has been so good as the closer. He is making very, very hard work of this. 2 on, 1 out. Marte at the plate. He is 2 for 3. It's a full count. Do not load these bases, please. Oh, it's a strikeout. Oh, and they're down to their final out. I can't take this. It's Dela Cruz. Oh, he's just haunted us for how many seasons now? 3. And he's grounded that to Vlad. Vlad takes the base and we've won. But is it enough? Is it enough? Oh, I can't do this. I can't. I'm choking. Oh, please be enough. And wouldn't you know it, the Padres and the Nationals have won as well. There is a 3-game tie, a 3-way tie for 2 wildcard places. I don't know what happens here. Let's hit continue and see what the game says. Ah, the game says we miss out. We don't get a playoff already. Shouldn't we have a... It hasn't said we're eliminated, but it's not generated a game for us. Surely we should have like a 3-way playoff, should we not? No, we do not, because the wildcard series have started. Well, that's how our season ends, apparently. That's not right, though, is it? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure you guys have said that because we've been eliminated with the same record as someone who could go on and win the World Series. Why have we been eliminated? I mean, I know we're at the bottom of that, but the record is the same. There's no for and against in baseball like it would be in football or soccer. So I don't understand why we're out. That's just massively disappointing. So I guess that is that. Don't forget to go and vote for your MVP, because the end of season awards will be next episode. And yeah, I feel really, really ripped off that has happened to us. If you do understand what has happened, I mean, it might be that's the rules, and I just don't understand. I mean, almost certain I don't understand what's going on. But yeah, I mean, look at that extra innings, 2 and 12. That has got to be some sort of record. Ultimately, we haven't been good enough the last month or so of the season. Post All-Star game, we have a losing record, so we can't really complain that much. It was down to us and we didn't get it done. But yeah, it just feels a little bit like we've been ripped off there, but there must be something I don't understand. Anyway, guys, next episode, end of season awards. We'll play through. We'll try and get better. And we'll find out if McQuaid could get MVP. Probably just a little short, to be honest, but it'd certainly be nice if he could. Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed that, thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I'll see you next time as we go again. Take care.